Hello and welcome to Wingin It, and welcome back to another game of Major League Wingspan here in the regular season. Now, it's been a little bit of in real life time since my last game for this channel. I've been traveling a little bit, not managed to get those games recorded. Good news for you is they've been pretty poor games. Bad news for me is there's been some losses. So 22 games played so far. We are 11 and 11, so it is a split record. 8 games to go. We've got to get some wins on the board if we want to get through to the playoffs. So hopefully that will start with this game right here, which is against a division rival. So we definitely will be wanting a good result in this game. Going first, what have we got in the starting hand? Okay, this is not especially interesting. I mean, we do have some food access, but I do not like these kind of birds that give out food, especially early on, can be a bit of a risk. And the only other wetland bird is American bittern. Not really the kind of option I like to go for. And didn't really see much in the trade either. I mean, Tui, that can work, but only if your opponent's got something good. No guarantee of that. So all the bonus card influence things. I think probably not. I mean, it's looking like probably wildlife gardener here, given that we've got a few cup nests. And I think honestly, I might be starting with this nightingale in the wetlands and going digging, spend some food tray resets, and see what we can get. So I think that's going to have to be the play. And fingers crossed with some digging. Maybe I can get something to add to this wetlands, or hopefully just get some direction in this game. All right, here we go on to our first turn of the game. And yeah, as I say, it's going to be getting this nightingale in the wetlands and crossing fingers. So yeah, it could be the start of a good wetlands if we can get some tucking birds, maybe a nice mute swan, maybe a nice fire weaver, something like that, just to go alongside this. And yeah, try and score some points whilst we're getting food. But as I say, giving away free food could be very dangerous. We're going to see what my opponent opens with. I've kind of got to hope that there's food access over here, because if there's not, and there's card access, we could be in trouble. And there is food access of the worst kind, though. Black-headed gulls, so we're going to have some food stolen from us. In which case, I'm going to spend this nectar. I'm going to get it out of my supply as quickly as possible. Spend that on a reset. And there we go. Okay, that is what I'm talking about. So White Stork and Dipper. I'm going to have to block them both. But yeah, White Stork could certainly be a good one. And do you know what? Let's give out a fish so that we can go ahead and play White Stork. So a bit of a shame that the nightingale is in the wetlands here, but I think I go White Stork in the grasslands, and I think that's going to be the way that I try and play this game here, is to lay eggs, get some more nice birds in, hopefully, and find some good stuff with this tray resets, because that's where that power can be really, really useful. So that's going to be the goal. But yeah, this black-headed gull could make things somewhat annoying to work around. But at the very least for now, we're going to get food stolen, and we're going to be able to grab a nectar, assuming that my opponent does want to steal the food. Then yeah, we'll be able to get the White Stork in and go from there. And yeah, indeed, do get some food stolen. So as I say, we're going to turn that into a nectar. And I think just go and get this White Stork in. I think that's going to be the play here. So probably keep the worm for flexibility, although it's flexibility on both players' sides. Although I think it was mainly kind of fruit dove that's picked up, so we might see that played actually and have some more food coming our way. But yeah, White Stork's got to go in. We've got to start using this power. And I suppose if something good comes up that I could play, maybe I draw cards using Nightingale. Maybe I just go in that forest. But it could well be that grasslands is going to be the way to go. And indeed, many kind of fruit dove. So we're going to get some free berries. I don't hate that. Don't hate that at all with the lack of forest options over here. But let's go ahead, lay eggs again. And hello, good friend, Hooper Swan. So maybe this is a grassland Hooper Swan game. Maybe this is the way this game is going to go. Bit of a shame that we just revealed that Iora. But maybe my opponent wants to block that, because that could be a good one for me with the egg laying in the forest. But yeah, this could be Hooper Swan's time to shine, where maybe we're going between wetlands and grasslands, we're getting cards, we're tucking them in the column, of course, with the Super Swan. So yeah, mass tucking in the grasslands That's where I think this card can really potentially shine. So we may well be going for that. But for now, we are getting free food. So not going for the cuckoo either, which is interesting. Yeah, I'm wondering maybe if I go draw cards and just get rid of what's there, get some food, start getting these in, because I think Dipper in the wetlands, Hooper Swan in the grasslands could be really, really good here. So I think I will go ahead and I'm going to take the Iora because I think it could be good for me, and I'm definitely blocking this cuckoo if I'm going grasslands. So we'll go with that. Do you know what? Let's give out another worm, or do I want to actually give out a fish? Maybe. How do I want to play this? I'm sort of wondering if I do play this Iora and take food to get these birds in. I think for now, yeah, I think I can see the advantage of using the fish. So we'll go for that. Crazy Starling now comes up, so all the mass tucking options. Got a feeling my opponent's probably going to grab that, because that would be a good one alongside that black-headed gull, of course. But we'll see if it is still there. I think I'm definitely grabbing it. If not, yeah, I've got stuff to do, and indeed it is grabbed. So no longer do I have a worm, but I can just grab one back, no problem. And yeah, I think let's go ahead and do this Dipper. So we're going to lose this Enteruncle anyway. I'm not going to do much in terms of food and personal supplies. So let's go ahead. Yeah, I think we do Dipper here. And maybe even in the forest, maybe I can get something in column 2 between maybe playing the Iora first, and then maybe I'm probably not going to do this cookie, but something else up in that second slot. And then yeah, with all these extra cards I'm getting from the Dipper, the White Stork, they're going to be points later, I think, with this Hooper Swan. So we'll see what we can do here. We'll see what we can manage, but it could be a nice grasslands. And hey, this may be the game for grasslands engine because of these end of round goals. We can try and pick up some extra points there. So Desert Wheat is going in to the grasslands, so another food access bird. Very, very nice. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and draw. Honestly, I could very well see myself taking this Prinia if I'm going in the grasslands. I'm going to have eggs. I'm going to want food. It's not often that's a good play. And I don't know, maybe the Silver Eye. It looks like my opponent's got great food access. I mean, food in all 3 habitats. I'm not quite so fortunate, so do you know what? I think I'm going to go for it. And it does hit the bonus card as well, so we'll grab these 2, see what the tray reset gets us. Okay, some not bad options. I feel like that Purple Heron could be a little bit dangerous. But at the same time, my opponent's got to be laying eggs and playing a bird here, so it's the time to reset the tray. And maybe maybe they won't be able to grab anything good from it. So I think we're going to go with this owl. And alright, what food do I want to give out? I think maybe I want to be trying to get this Iora in and going from there, or maybe even the Silver Eye. In either case, we need a worm, so we'll go with that. And yeah, I'll say maybe it's a case of do the Iora, take food, try and get something else in the game. I don't really want to commit all my food to this horned owl super early, but it could well be an option. So yeah, you're laying eggs, that makes sense. But yeah, I've really got to decide here. Really got to decide how I want to play this. It's so important, I think, here in this set that Hooper Swan goes in column 2. So I've definitely got to get that in before the Silver Eye, the Prinia, for example. So I think we're going to go for it. I think it's not going to be quite as useful as it would otherwise be, this Iora, but we need food. We're going to get some eggs through. It does hit the bonus card, so that is going to help. Most helpful, really, I think, when you don't have egg access elsewhere. Obviously, we do here, but I'll take the points and pushing this forest out, getting a bit more food, getting this grassland set up a bit more quickly. I think that is going to be the key to unlocking our potential in this game. And alright, we're into round 2, and as you'll see, final round play for my opponent is a very nice one. It's Yellowhammer. Used to play Lesser Spotted Woodpecker, so a very, very nice combo. So dangerous looking board over here. Lots of food, lots of eggs, lots of points coming my opponent's way. So yeah, we're going to have potentially our work cut out here. And as I say, we know we've got Rosie Starling coming over on this board too, potentially at some point. So we'll see how that goes for now. Yeah, it's going to be our turn, and that's not really the food that we're looking for at the bird feeder. So we may have to yeah, be a little bit patient here. But lots going on for my opponent. So Rosella's in the trade. That could be a tempting upgrade on the Silvero, to be honest. If I don't want to be giving out nectar to this Yellowhammer, I definitely don't want to do that. But if I can at least get some additional food through the Rosella, I think that could be an option. So I will grab that. Bush tit, okay, not too bad of an option. The catbird, okay. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. With the berries as well. I'm definitely grabbing that. That's going to be, yeah, very, very nice one for me. And we'll grab a seed because, as I say, for the 1000th time, we need to get the Hoover Sword in pretty quickly in this game. So, yeah, got to think about how this all comes together now. I think it is going to be, I mean, Hooper Swan Catbird in this grasslands feels pretty disgusting. And then Rosella's nice. Yeah, we'll see what else we can get going in there. So for now, got to be taking food. Got to be, yeah, taking things a little bit slow. It is going to be a little bit slow going in this early round 2. But I think once yeah, we've got these brown powers in, we're going to have a very nice time. But problem is, my opponent's already having a very nice time over here. Lots of good birds. I mean, lots of good brown powers. And the Yellowhammer to go with it as well. And there we go, Racy Starling in the wetland, so no surprises there. We're going to grab food. Can we get some nectar? Yes. Yes, we can, so happy with that. And yeah, as I say, it's going to be, I think we do prioritize Hooper Swan Catbird, and then maybe, I don't know, maybe Rosella. Can that go in this round? Is that going to be next round? It's going to be important to get that in, to get the food for playing some more birds, of course. And I do have this Ed around gold to think about, so my opponent has no cup nests. We're going to have, yeah, 3, it seems like, in this game. So being able to maximize off this Ed around gold, maximize off all of these Ed around golds, I think, are going to be ones for me to target because, yeah, my opponent's got better things to do than just lay eggs all game. But that is the only thing I think I'm going to be doing for the most part here. So yeah, we'll see how quickly we can get all of these things going here. But we've definitely got some very appealing options to be going with, and we're getting food stolen, which is a little bit annoying. I don't appreciate that, but it makes sense given that I had nectar. So do I go food again here? I think I do. Okay, we'll just grab more nectar. Hopefully I can at least spend it this time without having it stolen. So yeah, I think it'll be, say, Swan. I think Swan Catbird is the way. I could certainly see a world where I maybe try and get one of these other brown powers in, but I think, yeah, Rosella's not really going to do much for me this round. I'm not going to have time to spend that food, so yeah, I think something like this Catbird, which, you know, we're going to have flexibility. I think copying the White Stork probably in the short term, but equally, I mean, copying the Super Swan, we're going to get Tucker draws, potentially more than that, so that may be the way to go. It may depend, of course, on how the tray is looking and what we want to be picking up from there potentially. So yeah, options available. More food stolen, which is really, really going to annoy me. But we'll slowly grab some rats because I think this Horned Owl, I think that could be the good play for me in the next round. But yeah, for now, let's get rid of this nectar. I don't want any more of it stolen. We'll get Hooper Swan in. And yeah, these 3 berries, these are coming in super handy. Catbird's going to go in, no problem here. And yeah, we're going to have a strong grasslands activation incoming. And probably, in terms of bursts of tuck, I don't think this cuckoo's going to do much. And yeah, I think probably can get rid of some of these other birds. Bush tit, I don't think it's going to go in here. Not going to have enough cards to tuck with that one, but yeah, Hooper Swan in the grasslands, which is not always where you see it, but I think where it could be really strong. And speaking of really strong, Little Penguin Star Nest is going to help my opponent out here, so they will get on the board for this end of round goal. But it is one that we are going to be winning, I would imagine here. Yeah, with Grey Catbird going in. So points not massively on the board so far, but you know, we've got some good brow powers. We're starting to build potential here, but yeah, certainly the case for my opponent as well. A lot of potential in this board. So many good brown powers. I mean, you could argue that all 6 of these brown powers are sort of game-changing birds in their own right. And Yellowhammer to cap it all off. So going to be some nice combos, going to be some nice plays coming in, I would imagine. But yeah, we've just got to focus on our own thing here, try and build up the strong grasslands and see what we can do with that. All right, back onto our turn for the last turn of the round. Of course, we're going to be laying eggs here, and yeah, I think it's going to be Hooper Swan here. I think that is going to be the way. Do these tucks, do these draws, and yeah, I think we can gladly sacrifice these two. So double tucks, go off the top, barred out. Honestly, as a cheap alternative to the Great Horned Owl, it's not the worst, so I may keep that around. Tuck these other two birds that we're not going to play. Can we get anything good? Onto tray reset. I mean, Sparrowhawk, also not bad. Woodcock for a nice big point play. Could happily see myself taking, yeah, either of those. I think I will go Woodcock, so the card's going to be useful here. We're going to be tucking cards under the Swan pretty aggressively, I think, as this game plays out. And yeah, if I do get this Rosella in, which I'm going to keep talking about it, but I think it has to go in. I think just pushing out this grasslands, we're committing there, we're going to get food. We can hopefully, yeah, make the most of that. So win the end of round goal. Into the next round, we'll see what the play was over here. Snowy Owl, so bonus cards coming through. Always good with Yellowhammer. But yeah, we got stuff to get on with. I think I've just got to do it. I think I've just got to take food. Get this Rosella in. I mean, there's a way. I'm wondering maybe if I take cards, get this Horned Owl in. I don't know. That feels like a bit of a stretch. So we'll go grab some food. We get lots of nectar coming up, which is good. That's what we want to see. And yeah, potentially force down this Rosella, but it's going to be worth it. We're giving out nectar, which is scary, but my opponent's got loads of food. I mean, this forest is strong. I said it earlier, there's food access in all three habitats, so I do think I need to worry too much about throwing out the occasional free nectar here, especially, as I say, with something like the Rosella where I'm getting 2 food from it. I am getting extra benefits, so I think that's going to be the way we go. Of course, we get a nectar stolen, but we can get one back. And yeah, get Rosella in. So a little bit of an overpay. It's going to be worth it. And yeah, just pushing this grass out, getting some more eggs coming through. It's going to be key, I think, in this game. As yeah, we come very quickly towards the end of this game. It's been a bit of a rush to try and get everything in, but hopefully now that it is there, we can really benefit. So Hooper Swan, yeah, I think we'll be doing those 2 tucks. And Butcherbird's kind of tempting, but it's quite late in the game for a brown pile like that to make up the missing points. So we'll get rid of that. Get rid of this Lorikeet. Galar's come off the top. Okay, that could certainly be an interesting one. That could definitely be interesting. Now, are any of these particularly dangerous to my opponent? I think maybe not. I think I might just block this Dartford Warbler just because I don't want to be caught out with yeah, full cup nests and not being prepared for that. But yeah, Galar, I mean, Galar Catbird now, that could be the play. That could well be the play. Of course, there's more free food, but you know what? Sometimes you got to go for it. Sometimes you just got to look at your opponent and say, I'm scoring so many points that I don't care what extra food I'm giving you. I'm going to get enough benefit out of that. So yeah, that's going to be, I think, the play here. And then last round, I mean, maybe Horned Owl, maybe Woodcock. We're going to need another cup nest. I kind of don't want to have to use this Warbler because I do want Galar and the Grasslands. I think I can just assume that with Hooper Swan tucks, with White Stork doing its job on the tray resets, that we should be a-okay there. But yeah, for now, let's go ahead. Let's copy this Hooper Swan, get our tuck, and draw a Norris Falcon. You can definitely get tucked here. I mean, Rybill, I might grab that. It's not a bad one to have on hand, just in case. Hello, Franklin's Gull and Killdeer, both coming up at the same time. Not really the games for either of you. I'll probably grab this Kingfisher, just because it's a star nest. And yeah, if I do need something desperately for Wildlife Gardener, it's not a bad play. Will help their last end of round goal as well, potentially in. Okay, more card drew for my opponent. It's looking like aggressive digging, which is reassuring at this stage of the game that maybe there's not great birds to be played here. definitely glad I took that rifle, because that can be a nice one later on with Yellowhammer at the end of the game. So, yeah, we've got good birds. We've definitely got good birds here, and with the Scarf going in, I mean, copy that with the catbird is pretty filthy. And yeah, it's almost going to be a case of just chuck food at my opponent, just overwhelm them, give them so much food they can't do anything with it. Meanwhile, I'm benefiting off every single activation of these nice brown powers. So yeah, let's get Galar in. Double nectar and the seed, of course. So very, very nice. To cap off this grasslands just in time, I think, for a bird like Galar. I think if I didn't have the catbird, I'd be thinking twice about it here, but yeah, it's a no-brainer. Copy that. Get the extra points through. And we're going to have a great time. So, yeah, looking good on these end-of-round goals. Looking good for sure for picking up some more points there. And yeah, I mean, if we can get some more nectar spent in these other habitats, we're obviously going to need to spend some in the forest. That'll be a bonus, but, you know, it's always tough against Yellowhammer competing for nectar points. So I think we're going to have to try and make up for it elsewhere with the eggs with the tucks in this grasslands. And yeah, trying to score off our bonus card as well. But here we go. It is time to start using this very, very nice grassland. So yeah, as I say, we'll be using Galar pretty aggressively here. Chuck food around and yeah, hope that we're not going to get hurt from it. So we're also going to skip this Rosella. I have no use for that nectar. My opponent most certainly does. Just copy Galar. And yeah, my opponent will be getting seeds on each occasion here. So nice for them. We'll not be tucking this to Kingfisher. I definitely want to keep that for now. But yeah, Horndow, I think you're going to be the one to get sacrificed here. Feels like this Woodcock's going to be a better play for me at the end here. So go with that. Can we get anything useful here? Not really. Not really. I'll take the red kite. That might be something for the end of round, but don't really want to play that on top of anything. The only option would be the Aurora, and I do need that. Do need that for this bonus card here. But yeah, it's a strong grasses activation. You know, we're scoring 9 points here, as well as some card cycles, some card gaining. Obviously at the cost of giving away all this food, but yeah, unless we see, and I don't want to jinx it, but unless we see Sri Lanka Magpie or something like that come in to use this extra food, I think we can certainly get away with it. But okay, Western Kappa Kylie's going in, so we're going to get a free bonus card here. It's probably going to be a dud, because that's normally how this bird works. You give away one that's not going to be much use for your opponent, but sometimes you draw 2 good bonus cards, and you have to give the lesser of 2 evils away. So yeah, maybe we can try and get some benefit from that with the little time left in this game to yeah, try and score off our bonus cards. So yeah, maybe Rybill's going to come into it again at some point later in the game. What are we going to get here? Falcon. Okay, well, Red Kite, maybe you are a play. Maybe you are a play here, but yeah, 0 points there. Bit of a shame. Would have only been 2 for my opponent as well, so at least they didn't give me a bonus card they would have scored big on, because that would have told me that the one they kept was even better. So maybe some points coming over there, and there's more points to come. Atlantic Puffin going in. So yeah, this is what you got to do when you go Yellowhammer, is play all the bonus card birds, try and get as much space on your board filled up, get those bonus points coming through as well. So into the final round, and those are the birds I want to see at the tray. Cassis Finch Warbler, but I want them, and it's my opponent going first, so that's going to be, yeah, a little bit annoying if they go and grab, at the very least, the Cassis Finch again. Bonus cards are what you want, so that feels pretty likely. But yeah, if those birds are there, I'm definitely grabbing them, going with that double play. Scoring points, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see what yeah, what the trade's going to look like and what this round 4 has in store for us here. And all right, so no great surprise indeed. Those 2 birds were picked up, but we've got to crack on. We've got to do our grasslands. We've got to use our tuck and drawers, use our tray resets to see what can come our way. So Definitely will be blocking that common swift with all the free food coming over here. Do not want to be, letting my opponent score points off that. Glass going to miss, which is very nice. And yeah, I think Golden Oriole, I think that's going to be the one that we tuck here. Don't need to block the swift because White Stork's going to do the job for us. What can we get coming through here? Okay. King Rail's a nice option. I wouldn't mind that house around as well, but definitely got to block the King Rail. Stop my opponent getting that. Could be a play for me. Probably not, because I do need to prioritize, this Wildlife Gardener that is going to need points. So we need one more for that. I don't really want to play this Kingfisher, but if I don't find anything else, if that's my only option, then it is going to be worth it. It's going to be, picking up some more points. Does have this end of round goal as well, but I think we're going to lose that. My opponent's already got four of that nest type out. It's going to be hard work catching up to that. So, I think we'll just take the loss there. And as I say, try and score points through this grasslands, through maybe some nice plays at the end here. It just depends what we can find through the Hooper Swan, through the White Stork. Alright, back around to us. And sad to say, we're getting some food stolen, which is a little bit annoying. Especially when it's nectar, which is important in this late game. But we'll grab a worm, because I think that is going to be used potentially for this woodcock later. But for now, let's continue laying eggs, continue seeing what we can get coming through, from this grass, from these strong point scorers, but these card cyclists, these card gainers that we do definitely need to benefit from. So we'll go, keep on using this Galan. There we go. That's what we like to see. What am I not going to play here? It's going to be Brawling Hawk, probably. I mean, we do have Falconess that would be potentially a play there, but so is Red Kite, and that is just cheaper. So I think maybe... Oh, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to play this King Rail, so I think I will get rid of that. I am looking at this House Wren as potentially a double play with the Red Kite option, so we'll go with that. We'll reset the tray. Still not really good Cup Nest Birds coming up, so that is going to make things somewhat tough going into the final few turns in this game. So let's say it may need to be Kingfisher, but I mean, Woodcock is just more points. It's just more points, even taking the bonus into account. That will certainly be something to consider. I mean, House Wren into Red Kite could be the play as well. I mean, Red Kite would be picking up some extra points here, Falconer, but I don't know. I think we'll lay eggs once more, just see what this White Stork can do. See what this Hooper Swan can do as well. But maybe I'll just play the Woodcock. I think that is going to be the best play for me here. Regardless, I do need at least one nectar in this forest. I think my opponent's going to try and spend more. So I think catching up is going to be tough, but at least qualifying, getting on the board, getting those 2 points is going to be pretty important for me here. So that will definitely be a good play. And then it's going to be Hail Mary. See what we can get. Maybe a nice bonus card play. Maybe a nice big point bird could come up, and we can hopefully get points on this bonus card without having to play subpar bird. I think that's always the key. It's not good playing a 4-point bird just to try and get some more bonus points. So if we can get, say, a bonus card, maybe a nice blue-winged warbler or something like that, just a big point bird to get an extra benefit. That's going to be the key. And it's American Oyster Catcher, which I wasn't expecting at this stage of the game. So is that a desperate ploy for more cards? Is that a bonus card play? Maybe we'll find out. But I think maybe... Actually, no. I was going to say it could be dangerous to give away this Thankless Lark, but there are already 2 turns left in the game. So, probably it's Red Star. My opponent can't do anything with that. It'd only be useful for me. It's a slightly cheaper option to the Kingfisher, but as I said, I don't think that's the route that I really want to be going down here regardless. So let's go ahead. Let's get this Woodcock into the game, and it's going to give us 1 turn of using this Hooper Swan to its full potential with a 3rd bird in the column. So yeah, it may actually be useful because we do have some extra cards here that I'm definitely not going to play. So being able to tuck 3 and yeah, draw 1. That is going to be scoring points. And to be honest, I might actually copy the Hooper Swan with the catbird here. That could be the way. Just need to count my cards. Just check that I'm not going to be missing out on any tucks. But you're gaining food. Lots of nectar over there. Yeah, I mean, if I give a bit more food over here, I don't think it's really going to matter too much either way. But yeah, let's lay our eggs. Let's get those down. So use this grassland, score lots of points. And yeah, please, Wingspan gods, can I have just one good cup-nest bird? So, okay, I think we copy Hooper Swan here because, yeah, I could definitely tuck 3, and then I'll go draw 1, and then I can tuck 3 again, I think. So I only really need to keep 1 back for this final turn. So let's go ahead and do that. Take our points. Yeah, I think Rybill. I don't know, it'd just be a case of whether I could find something more than 4 points, but that's a gamble. Don't really like to take here, so we will get rid of that. And yeah, do our tucks. Can we get something good off the top? This is definitely not really what I had in mind. So, okay. How much of a gamble do I take here? Because honestly, it could be worth it just to lay eggs on that last turn. That could be the bigger point play than even just playing this Kingfisher. You know, I know how many points that is, and it's not as good as this grassland. So I think we'll get rid of those. Come on, can we get something good? One last try off the top. We cannot. So it's going to be laying eggs. Going to score 0 off both of these bonus cards, which is definitely going to make our job of winning this game a little bit more tricky. Especially with my opponent's 4 bonus cards. There could well be something good over there, and yeah, some more good plays potentially incoming at the end of this game. Obviously, final turn will be laying eggs here for my opponent to make sure that yellow can get used. Yeah, then it will just be playing a nice big point bird. Could be another bonus card incoming. We'll have to wait and see on that one. Yeah, as we come into the end of this game, but yeah, I think we're going to be laying eggs here. I think that is going to be our play. It's going to be our best option for scoring points. I mean, it's going to be a lot of points. We're going to be Galar, Catbird, Hooper Swan, maybe even copy the Hooper Swan again, given that we can get at least 2 points off that one. So yeah, opponents laid eggs, no surprises. We will be doing the same here though. So yeah, you can have another seed, or maybe not. We'll skip the Rosella. And yeah, I think we copy Hooper Swan here, maybe. Although actually no, because we're gonna, now that we can tuck 3, that's the thing. We're gonna be tucking 3 when we come to it. So let's just use the Galar. We know we get 2 points off that. You will get a seed that time. So you got the food tiebreaker in the bag. It seems at this stage, but yeah, another 3 tucks here. So I think we just scored 11 points on that turn. Which is pretty good. There's the cup nest that maybe actually would have been useful in the Tailor Bird. We'll grab that just because we can. And yeah, I feel like I've done what I can in this game. It's been a bit of a weird one. A bit of a strange start, bit of a slow grassness to get going, but once it got going, I mean, you saw how many points we were scoring there. You know, double digits towards the end of this game. Really, really solid. So yeah, it's always nice to score that many points in a single turn, which my opponent has not really had. But a lot of strong plays coming through there, a lot of bonus cards, so we're going to have to be watching out in terms of the points there. And I say, these Nectars as well, they were tough, always tough up against the Yellowhammer, but we did at least get a tie in the crosses, so I consider that points won, considering the baseline should be losing all of them. So clawing something back there. Is it going to be enough? I don't know as we come into the final scores here. It's going to be big scores on both sides. It's going to depend on these bonus cards for my opponents. So they're looking pretty good. 23 points is solid. So yeah, we have got a mountain to climb. But eggs, that is where we were strong. And tuck cards as well, thanks to the Galar, thanks to the Hooper Swan. They are going to add up. It's going to be very, very tight here. On the Nectars, we do just about win this game. 130 to 128. So wow, what a close one. I did not expect that. I was fully prepared to be losing this game with my 0 bonus points, but there you go. That's the power of that grasslands. All those tucks, galah, people swan, catbird, doing their jobs very, very nicely. So let's take a look at my opponent's board one last time. Take a look at these bonus cards. So yeah, a couple of pretty good ones here. Few very nice ones, scoring well across the board. So pretty solid effort there. But yeah, not enough. Just a very, very tight game. Maybe the nectar in that grasslands, me being able to squeeze out those extra 3 points is what's done the difference here. But absolutely a game that could have gone either way. It's fallen my way this time, and I definitely needed a result here, so I'm very happy with that as we come into the final stretch of this regular season in Major League Wingspan. So there we go. Hope you enjoyed that one. It's definitely a fun one to play. I say not too many games left in this regular season, but I'll be getting as many of them featured as I can. And if you want to see those, do hit subscribe, do follow along. And yeah, I'll see you again hopefully very, very soon.